Hi guys, Cindy here. So today we're going to make some little square green, hopefully chrome type nails, or they won't. Anyway, these are some new, cheap, inexpensive nails I got off Amazon, and I will leave the link in the description. And they weren't very much. I think they were $7.99, $8.99 or something like that. And they are that AB plastic, so they're not real strong. So we're going to try to give ours a little strength with some gel. I don't know if that's going to help it or not. We'll see. It might ruin the polish. Anyway, and what else we're going to use is this Born Pretty. This is a little metallic set, and it's about $15 or $16, and I've had it a while. And here's the swatches. Anytime I go to use it, which I've only used it a couple of times, I have to swatch to see what color it is because I can't tell by looking at the bottles. For instance, this blue is not blue. I think it's this lowest color here. And then this color is supposed to be red, but it's not real red. It's more of a brownish, dusty rose color. This color I think is blue. And this color is purple, but we're going to use green because for St. Patrick's Day. So I had to swatch this morning. I had them in the wrong order and I couldn't tell what was what. So here's the green. I've got it out. Sorry, I bumped the camera. Let me make sure it's still running. Yes, it looks like it's still running. And then this here is sort of a gold color. And I will hunt this up on Amazon too and leave the link. And I've already painted the nails. I did just some little base coat. This says Model 1s. I think I picked it up off Wish. And I did a couple of coats of this Sally Hansen black because it was kind of thin. I would like to have just done one coat, but I did two. And here's mine now. As you can see, they're getting better. This one's growing out a little bit. I filed them all down because they were getting kind of long, and I didn't want them snuffing off and going into the quick or anything. So I didn't cut them. I just filed them down. And this one here was kind of thin, so I filed it extra long. And so here's the nails so far. So now they should go on pretty, but then when we get done, we're going to use a top coat, and I have not done this before, so we might get burned on this, and you guys will see it on the tape. Let me plug in the lamp. Because I did a base coat of gel, and then I did 2 coats of this, and I'm hoping it's going to be okay. I don't know for sure. So let's paint these real quick. I did wear the blue one day last week. The nails that I started with was the nails that I did last week. And it seems like I kind of snapped one, or I cut them off and they look bad or something. You know, just any little excuse for me to do nails. I go home and I tell my husband, he says, you know what? I snapped a nail. He says, you know what that means? It means I need to do nails. So, to me, doing nails is not a chore at all. Now, I did 2 coats of the blue, and so I don't know if we'll need 2 coats of this green or not. And I do warn you, according to the Amazon post, you're supposed to put this on white, or be able to put it on white, and it'll be pretty too. And I tried a color on white. I was going to do green on white, but I decided, no, I'll do lavender. We're going to wait for the green. And you could never really see it. And if you read the reviews, there's this one person, they just hated it. They said they finally got a little bit of a tint after 9 coats. And what I'd done 1 coat of white, and it might have been these nails. And I'd done, it took about 3 coats to get any type of color at all to come out. And then I let it cool for about an hour, and I still got fingerprints and all that other stuff on it. So I just pulled them off, and I used some little square plastic colored nails that I picked up off Amazon. And the little square plastic ones, they were kind of deceptive. They were kind of misleading. They weren't as good as I thought they would be. One, they were short. They weren't medium. Although they did tell me the centimeters, but that didn't mean nothing to me. And I thought they were going to be the same length as the clear ones, but they weren't. These clear are longer. These here are about the same length that of like my pre-mediums. And I have no idea. I've not worn these yet. This will be the first time I actually wear them because it was such a mess by the other night. I just put on those little plastic ones. That's another reason I'm going to go ahead and put gel on top. Now, a couple of these I did put a little bit extra, but I think we're gonna be just fine with one coat. And on the blue ones I used my pre-base color nails, and I put 2 coats of the blue shade on there. And I did not use a top coat, and it did just fine. But I did kind of snap the nail. I was pulling up tight clothes and stuff all week. So we're going to put that down. And make sure I have them all painted. I'm real bad about missing some of the sides sometimes. And hopefully the top coat will make this look better. If I've kind of got sloppy on the paint. So this went from black to green with this. So may as well do both hands alike. I mean, I could do a different color, but I don't know what would go with green. And I would like to wear these a few days. What else was I going to tell you? I know what. These nails here, they're kind of big, so you definitely need to try them on and size them. Seems like I went one number down on each nail. Like the thumb, I typically use a 0, and on these nails, I did a 1. So you will need to try them. And I have some medium, nice and medium Apres nails. I just ordered these because I thought they would kind of match the others. And I did wear those little cheapies one day, and at first I thought, oh, I like these. They're kind of cute. But then by the end of the day, they just looked like plastic. So I don't know if I'm going to keep wearing them or just give them to the grand girls. Actually, those little coffins that we used last week, I thought that those look better than these little square plastics. I mean, they don't look good after you cut them. Very good. I mean, and I did cut them, tried to wear them to work, but I don't think any nail looks good after you cut them. I just think you need to try your best to get the size that you want to wear. Sometimes it's not possible, because like if you're able to wear long nails on the weekend, but then need to be able to type, you might have to cut them, and then it's just not the same. But if you're not having to do a lot of typing or anything, you can wear the long ones. Now, some metallic polishes I've got some clean polish, and I've tried to use like the foil, and use the gel foil, so not to leave streaks and not to wait for it to dry and stuff, and it has burned it. So I'm hoping that that's not going to happen with this. If it does, it does. Then we'll know not to do that. So, and I won't get to wear these nails. I'll have to throw them out and do some more nails this week. So we're going to use this top coat. I'm sure I picked it up off Wish. And it says Yogi brand, but I'm certain they're all the same. So let's go ahead and put a top coat on. Since we, for the most part, just done one coat. Maybe it's not too thick. And I did the black and stuff. I did let that dry really good before I started this video. I turned the fan on so it could hit it. And, you know, when you get a whole lot of coats of polish, it is just hard to dry. You know, on the one hand, you think, well, that's the reason you like the press-ons. But even at the press-ons, you get fingerprints and stuff on them. So you have to, like, if you're going to do more than one coat of polish. But if this gel top coat works for us, then it should be pretty good for me. I just have to worry about keeping the glue off. Hope everyone's had a good week. My week was good. So I'm an engineer. I write software, but I'm in the engineering department, so my title is engineer. And we won an award this week for some work I've been working on for several years. But it got, I guess they have an engineer week every year. I did not know about it. See, that looks kind of funky there, but that's okay. It's on the thumb. And so the department heads, the directors, you know, of each plant that our company owns or that they submitted a project. And they submitted my project. It's called COSM, but it's really just some homegrown software. COSM is just an acronym called Customer Oriented Sales Site Utility Manager. I didn't think that up. Someone else thought up before I started working there. But I'm the one that did all of I wrote the word processing software and the manufacturing software. The name was started before I started working there, but this thing that won the contest is strictly stuff that I did. Except for one thing, my boss in his little project done, you know, a little pieces of it. And he is he is the leader. I mean, I'm not minimizing anything anyone else did. You know, people out in the plant helped use it. Just everyone was involved. So that was kind of fun week, exciting week. Of course, I knew about it last week. So let's cook this for a minute. And hopefully it won't do bad. I can tell you that big thumb, it left some kind of, when I put the gel on top of it, it did look kind of funky, which the blue with no gel on top of it didn't do that. But I snapped the nail. The nail didn't come off. It just kind of cracked, which that's good. You don't want it to take your finger off with it. And I have been kind of reading up on MMA. I didn't know much about that, but apparently that's not a good thing. And I bet you, I know for a fact, I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure that like the nail salon and my mall and stuff, that's what they was using, because anytime there's no soaking those acrylic nails off back when when I would get them. So it was just like the MMA nails. I'm gonna do one more minute of that. So, and hopefully I didn't mess them up. Hopefully I get to wear these. Now I don't have my nails ready. I do have sandwiched in between two conditioning coats of Sally Hansen some peel-off base coat. I don't really know that the peel-off base coat makes any difference. I do know, like, if I use the peel-off base coat, it doesn't stick long enough. I think that's just for if you're going to pull them off immediately, which I want to wear mine a few days, but I would like them to come off easily when I want them off. So, I don't know about this, guys. See this? Let me get some alcohol. Oh, let me get some alcohol, see how that works. It did not burn it. That was good. But I don't like the way that thumb looks. So, I don't know. I think it would have been good if I had not used the gel top coat. Okay, there you go. I don't think I'm going to wear these. I might wear them. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try them on and see how they look. I don't like that thumb. If anything, I'm going to redo the thumbs. So that did not turn out good for us. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.